we ready? Aaron Jones, Vice Captain, Team USA. We can take the questions now.
Hello.
There you go.
Wonderful. Aaron Peter Delapenna, what excites you the most about being a part of this World Cup?
I think me growing up as a kid, obviously, I think majority of cricketers want to play a World Cup. World Cup being the highest stage you could play in cricket. So just being a part of a World Cup is very exciting to me, to be honest.
Aaron, it was... Oh, sorry.
And obviously, we are playing home, and it's the first time a World Cup is playing in the USA, so that's great.
Apologies, Aaron. It was a really late run-in for the USA in preparation for this T20 World Cup, played Canada and then the series against Bangladesh, winning both. You welcomed a few new boys into the group in the last few months as well. What's it been like meshing those guys into the team?
You said light run-ins. I wouldn't say light run-ins, to be honest. I think that we've been challenged as well, to be honest. But definitely we have a good squad. I think the guys that came into the team over the last however long weeks, they're really fitting well. And obviously we have a new coach now, and he's been really good as it relates to team bonding and gelling and stuff. So the team is on the up, and we're very happy to be here.
And maybe for some new viewers of USA cricket coming into this T20 World Cup, what's, in terms of the identity and how you guys want to play, what's your, if you could describe, say, the brand of USA T20I cricket, how would you describe it?
To be honest, I'll say fearless cricket, positive cricket, smart cricket. I think that's what we're really and truly trying to do. We don't want to regret anything. We want to leave everything out there on the park. And then, obviously, if we come out on top, it's great. If we don't come out on top, that's how cricket goes sometimes. But we don't want to regret anything.
Hi, Aaron. Could you give us a bit of insight in terms of what it's been like being part of US cricket over the last 5 years, with MLC coming in, the World Cup being hosted, this stadium being built, kind of how much of a change have you witnessed, and what's it like to have been part of?
It's been good. When I first represented the country, obviously like the infrastructure around the country was not as good as now. We never used to play as much cricket as now either. But over the years, obviously, as you said, like MLC come into the country. We have minor league as well. We have various different opens around the country, which is franchise leagues. I think that we are on the up right now as it relates to the amount of cricket we play, as it relates to the infrastructure, different fields, a lot more access to turf wickets, which is very important for us. Definitely some quality players coming in the country over the last couple of years, which obviously improves the competition in the country. So right now, I think that things are on the up, and we just want to keep growing from here.
And what's it like to play at this facility, Grand Prairie in particular? How does it compare to other kind of venues you've played at?
It's really good, to be honest, especially for the short space of time that it was built. It's really good. Compared to other places I've played, is up there with the best fields in the world, to be honest.
And finally, I know you're born in New York. When the US is going that way for the rest of the tournament, you're going to have any friends or family who are going to be able to come and watch? Is that going to be a special, exciting time?
Yeah, definitely. My family from Barbados will be coming to watch some of the games. To be honest with you, my family from New York, they're like born and raised American, so they don't really know much about cricket, but they'll come and support me as well.
Thank you.
Could you give us a little insight into your very old and long-standing rivalry with Canada, which is going to be on display to the wider world this weekend?
As everybody know, USA and Canada played the first international game. So this has been something that was going on for years and years. As it relates to the players, we all friends. We all play together against one another for years. So everybody's good and cool. But as it relates to the fans, it's a bit of a rivalry. We all know that. And we enjoy playing against Canada. They enjoy playing against us. We know for sure it's going to be challenging. And we're looking forward to the challenge for sure.
When you think back to making your debut for USA in 2018 and how you were brought into the USA folds in the Super 50 tournament and then going to Oman for Division 3 and then to Namibia in Division 2 to gain ODI status, all the way to now to be able to represent USA in a World Cup, what for you was the most challenging part of that 6-year journey, and what for you has been the most satisfying or rewarding part of that journey to get to here today?
The most challenging part, I would say, was the tournament when we gained ODI status. We knew that if we didn't gain ODI status that year, we would have to wait another 2.5 years to try to get ODI status again, which is not easy. So that's probably the most challenging as it relates to that. The most rewarding, I guess I could say, I'll probably say just being eligible to play in the World Cup, to be honest. As I said, like we've been speaking over the last couple of years about playing in World Cups, about getting test status, about taking USA cricket to higher heights, and obviously we are playing a World Cup starting tomorrow. So that's probably the highest height, really and truly, over the last couple of years, being able to play in a World Cup.
It would be remiss not to ask about Nitish Kumar playing against his old teammates. Have you had a chance to speak to him about this potential fixture and what might occur?
No, we really and truly didn't talk about playing against Canada and stuff, to be honest, but he's a very easygoing guy. Obviously, he played against Canada the last time we played them in the series, and he scored, I think, 60-something or 70-something runs in the game. But yeah, he's been gelling well, he's been fitting in well, and I think he's looking forward to play against Canada tomorrow.
What's been the most unique or exciting thing that you've been able to experience off the field as part of being the host country for the World Cup?
Off the field, most unique thing off the field. I'm not really sure, to be honest. The most unique thing off the field.
I mean, is there anything that you've been able to take part in the lead up to this tournament that you feel probably would not have been an opportunity that's accessible to you if you were not either in the World Cup itself or the host country?
I would say probably doing like some promotions for the World Cup. I went to Florida to do some promotional stuff for the World Cup, so that's probably it. Other than that, I'm not really sure, to be honest.
And what was the kind of reception you got in Florida at that event? I remember it was, Ali Khan was in Texas, you were in Florida at the same time for kind of the initial launch. What was the kind of reception and kind of atmosphere like in terms of getting a chance to meet people who might have been exposed to what's happening here for the first time?
It was good, to be honest. I actually knew quite a bit of the people that I met there from playing at the Florida Stadium many times. But it was good. We met some people that obviously don't know much about cricket, some American-born and raised people in Miami, and that was good. I really enjoyed interacting with them and answering their questions about cricket and how long I was playing cricket and about history of cricket in the country and stuff like that.
In that sense, are you 100% focused on just the matches themselves in the build-up to this event, or do you have any sense that there is a duty or responsibility for you yourself or any of the other players in the U.S. team to be serving in an ambassadorial type of role to help engage new fans and spread the word and help build cricket off the field in that way in America, not just on the field?
Yeah, I think a bit of both. Obviously, what you do on the field is very important, but I also do think that off the field stuff is very important as well, especially being a country that don't really know much about cricket. We want to get the fans up. We want to get a lot more support from the American-born and raised people, and I think we could only do that by playing good on the field and obviously interacting with the fans or the growing fans off the field as well.
Hi, Aaron. Smith Patel from Crick Buzz. So you beat Canada 4-0 preceding this tournament. So and you're now playing a home World Cup. So you do have the bragging rights on them currently. So who do you think is the pressure gonna be more on? You guys in your own backyard, or Canada, who's you guys routed 4-0?
To be honest, I mean, I don't really want to focus on the 4-0 victory in the last series. I mean, that's gone already. And to be honest with you, the team that we played against in that series is not the exact same team we'll be playing against tomorrow, to be honest. But I think it's a World Cup game, the first World Cup game, obviously. And there's going to be pressure on both teams. And obviously, we know the outstanding rivalry we have with Canada. So pressure will be on both teams. It's whoever handle the pressure best tomorrow, to be honest.
And T20 demands a lot of flexibility in the middle order. So, like, has there been a talk amongst the group to kind of be flexible as far as batting positions are concerned after the power play? Be it you, be it Corey, or be it Nitish?
Yeah, we've had our batting meetings and batting plans, to be honest. It just depends on the situation of the game, to be honest. I can't really give a set answer right now. Obviously, it depends on the situation of the game, but we definitely been talking about some flexibility for sure.
So has there been any sort of, have you guys kind of decided on any sort of a slogan or a motto for this particular World Cup as a team? Something that, a line or a statement that kind of drives you guys collectively, that pushes you guys collectively? Something that is quintessentially American, anything like that?
No, not really. Not right now.
All right.
Any more questions? Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you.